Hi, everybody. Russ from the West Ham Network. Hope you are all safe and well. It is news at 10. Bong. Need like a little bong there. There's only one story we're going to cover today. It's a story that broke roughly around 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock in the morning UK time. And it's about our Italian international, Gianluca Scamacca, and a very bizarre series of events around his agency, his current or his previous agency, I should say now. So around I can't remember, I think about 11 o'clock, his current agency, World Soccer Agency, or it was his current agency rather, released this statement on all their social media accounts. So it said World Soccer Agency formally ends its working relationship with Gianluca Scamacca. Although the player expressed a desire to continue working together, there was no longer the trust necessary for a healthy professional relationship. We thank the player for his time with WSA and wish him all the best in the future. And that was it. That was all that was mentioned. Now, obviously, there's been conflicting stories have been out. Some ITK sites have been saying that basically, and they picked up on an article from Scamacca, who have said that West Ham apparently have been unhappy with Scamacca's. He's unsatisfied with his performances and believe it will not be good for his career to stay at the club. And apparently, according to Scamacca, he is looking for a move in the summer, potentially a loan move with an obligation to buy at the end, with the likes of Napoli, Inter Milan, and AC Milan apparently after his services. Can't see that happening because if you're an agency, you're going to get a bit of bunts out of that. So why would you dump your striker just when you can go and you can get another payday if you went to another if you went back to Italy? And WSA them very much are based in with Serie A players in terms of the majority of their clientele. Then it was announced that apparently Gianluca is going to be signing with CAA Stella agency, who have a lot of Premier League and Bundesliga players on their books. So read that as what you will. I mean, XWHU employee took to his Patreon to say that it's a bit of a storm in a teacup, really. As I said, he said, so to speak, there's surprise that people are looking for the story. The player hasn't indicated that he wishes to leave. He reckons the club have said he's happy, and I think he's happy. And I think WSA have been very unprofessional in terms of their what they've done. I think he's basically wants to move to another agency. It happens all the time with professional football players, but usually the agency, the incumbent agency, doesn't basically go to Twitter and Instagram and Facebook and say that the trust has gone. The trust has gone. That's a very sort of like strange way of saying we're not working with anymore. You don't need to say that, really. Part of me thinks that maybe WSA have tried to get ahead of the story, and rather than see them lose one of their, a promising Italian international will be playing for Italy for many, many years to come in terms of the national side, a prominent guy going from their agency to CAA Stella, they want to put the story out there, before anything else. But according to X, he's the club say that he's happy at the club, and obviously he's had this injury on his knee. Hasn't really hit the ground running as much as we thought he would do, but that's just West Ham and injuries at the moment. To be honest, you look at he's still 7 goals this season, despite the fact he hasn't probably played off most of the games. Hopefully he'll get some game time maybe tomorrow for West Ham when we travel to Man United in the 5th round of the FA Cup. We'll be doing the watch along. We'll also be doing our predicted 11s tomorrow, as well as hearing from Natalie, the Man United fan. We get on quite a bit. So let me know in the comments below what you think about the whole situation. I think it's a storm in a teacup. I don't think he's going anywhere. as long as we stay in the Premier League, of course. I just think he's moving agencies, and I think WSA have gone a bit weird about it because there's reports saying that Scamacca says he wants to go back to Italy. I can't see if that's the case. Why you would want to? Why WSA would cut ties with him because they'll get money for a potential transfer. So it doesn't make sense to me. But let me know in the comments below what you think. Take care, stay safe, stay warm, stay humble. Sweet dreams, my friends, and we'll see you tomorrow.